So today we went ahead and got a new tool. We got an angle grinder with a floppy disk on it. Flappy. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, although I do believe this is just for metal only, let's make sure. Probably is. Yeah, flat disc. And yeah, this is for metal basically only, but I've been going over it and checking to see how well it works. And I'll tell you, although it probably doesn't look the best, it works very well on this major rust spots here. Grinding it down and smoothing it out more. That way, when it's said and done, I did a little bit right here just because, and went ahead and stripped everything up here. This way, with this would be really nice, because now I'll be able to get up inside the channel here and grind it and clean it out, make it easier to prep for paint. Now I did use it over here and it grinded that weld down very well. Took it down really nice. I mean, all of this was probably a minute right there or less. So I'm not going to worry about it on the trunk too much. Like I said, it's going to be turned into a fiberglass mold. Now, anyway, last part I needed came in and I didn't bring it out here. No. Yeah, I left it in the house. Oh well. All right, now under the roof I had an idea. And I think if I can figure out what bracing, if there's any bracing in the center of the roof, if there is or is not, I'm thinking the idea is find a T-top, not a T-top, although this car can be a T-top. I'm thinking more or less maybe a sunroof. Right here, obviously. Get a nice big one all the way across, depending on what bracing is up under the headliner, which obviously it needs to come out anyway. So, speaking of headliner, get this. I've been working on the Cutlass slowly by redoing the interior. And I don't have all the pieces here, well, except for the driver's door is still in here. And basically what I've been recovering all the plastics that go everywhere inside of here. It's not going to be a black on black interior anymore. All right, somebody had to make his appearance. You want to say hi, puppy? Say hi? Okay. Anyway, it's not going to be black on black interior anymore. It's going to be, the seats are going to be black, but they need to be reupholstered and everything. The floor, the carpet is going to be red. Basically, it's going to go like this. Let's start here. This will be a good spot. From the door panel up to about here is going to be red. Then the black vinyl leather section that was right here, that's remaining on the car. And that part is going to go all the way around into the dashboard, into that panel over there. Yeah, see right there, up to the armrest is going to be red. Then it's going to be black. Same thing with the panels in the back. It's going to match the black and black. Now, when we get to this part right here, anything from the top of the black of the door or that piece over there is going to be white. It's going to be a white roof with these pillars right here. They're going to be white, and same thing with this piece right here after I rebuild a new back dash. So yeah, I've been doing that in the house. I left them in there because I don't want them to come out here and get all dirty. So we're going to get to a little bit more grinding slash stripping of this panel right here now that it's completely cooled off. Let's not forget that we need to cover our faces. Not because of the sparks and everything, but because of the paint, the primer, and the Bondo. So yeah. Okay, we got some more grinding done we did smooth out some of these edges here, although it really doesn't matter if this is smoothed out. I dug out some more of this. I had to stop because it was starting to make holes. And over here, some of these old welds, like here, there was actually a piece of weld right here, I don't know why. And this big old weld here, got it all grinded down some. So now, when the panel comes down and into this welded spot, this is below the level of the actual panel, so I can just go ahead and coat over the whole thing with Bondo. Yeah, I'm not gonna like the idea of putting Bondo here, especially the open areas, but it's gonna be to just fill it in until I get that mold, you know, that stuff over there, get this done. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some Bondo now and start applying it. All right, first coat done. Well, obviously it wasn't really a coat. I'm using it to fill in a void here. And once this one's cured, I'm gonna go ahead and put another layer over top of it and slowly start working my way on this side. All right, we got our second coat on and it filled in a little bit there, but I'll have to do more, obviously. This did fill in better here. It did fill in pretty decent here on the first try, and then obviously over here, this stuff started hardening before I got a chance to really get it in place. So I just kind of got it on there all sloppy like. Well, I should state, the wife did this side here, but the funny comment was, it's like doing a cake. I guess that's a way to put it. Never did it, never really did a cake myself, but she does, and that helps. For no particular reason why, right now I'm using, well, I should say, the reason I'm using it is because I just ran out of the regular Bondo. I'm gonna go ahead and use the fiberglass resin infused jelly, but the metal one, I'll leave that one for when I fill in the gaps between the top plate right there and the quarter panel like I did over there. I mean, aim it just in the right spot. So that's why I'm going to use this one for now, but right now, oh yeah, we need to stir it up. I know I'm going to hear it from a lot of people, you should have done this, you should have done that, and that's okay. Okay, so here we are, sanded down. We obviously did find highs and low spots, like that's a really bad low spot right there, but it is relatively a lot better than what it was. Through here is not too bad. Here is horrible. This right here was way up high. It made a very severe low spot here and here. All right, let's try this again. This right here is nice and smooth and level, but this piece right here, I may have to cut it out and continue up because this makes an extremely high spot, making this low and this low. And if I try to build these up too much, this right here will be, yeah, it won't look right because everything along here is smooth. Then you got a high spot, and then you go back to where it was here. And over there is nice and smooth across also. Well, I mean, I still got to do some filling in to make it more level. Anyway, besides the point. So a dead blow hammer did make it go down some, but I had to use the flap disc, which is why the metal looks like it does, to eat away at that metal. I may have to just go ahead and grind it and take this out right here, and then go ahead and continue what we were doing. So we will come back to this tomorrow, because right now it doesn't feel too bad. It's just this spot where the metal has folded up. So yeah, we'll come back tomorrow and we will finish filling in and sanding and getting it smooth, It is almost there. This spot right here that was low is nice and fixed. You know, all these little random areas, they feel so much better. I'm going to do the best I can to finish this up also, and then try to build up just a little bit around this spot and this spot, just enough to get it to match going into the top of the trunk. And then over here is not too bad. I just need to do a better job at feathering everything. So, but that is it for today. That was a lot more than I expected to get done. I expected just to fill it and come back tomorrow and sand it. No, tomorrow I'll come back and fix that one area and then fix the rest of it also. So until then, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow.